When the world shut down in 2020, a lot of people were suddenly given the opportunity to trade in their commute 9 to 5 for new flexible remote schedules as many companies grappled with the change brought about by pandemic restrictions. People who couldn't imagine working from home before now had a chance to transition to a remote role or send in applications to the hundreds, if not thousands, of new remote jobs that had opened up. I've been in the online space since 2013, and I've made money in a variety of ways online since then, from freelancing on popular freelance sites to launching my own e-commerce store to landing full-time remote roles with established companies in the US. If there's anything that I learned over the years, it's that making money online from the Caribbean is possible, and that includes landing well-paying full-time positions online. In this video, I wanted to talk about the top 6 sites I've used to source remote job leads that I was eligible for, even though I live in the Caribbean. It may be a little more tricky finding jobs that you may be eligible for on Indeed, since pretty much all of the Indeed sites specifically target candidates in first world countries. However, I've discovered that there are many companies that post positions on Indeed that are actually open to hiring internationally. Determining whether or not you're eligible for a position on Indeed will involve the extra step of, using filters, carefully reviewing the job description, and even going as far as to check out the company's website or reviewing the application form to see if there are any location restrictions. If you have filled out your Indeed profile correctly, that's going to be an asset. Then you want to just ensure that you have selected remote here in this field and then hit search. I am actually going to, for demonstration purposes, look for a customer service position here. Let's wait for that to load. All right, here we have a customer service representative position. So I'm just going to scan it and to see if they have any location restrictions. Okay, so I do not immediately see any location restrictions. We just know that it's a remote position. So I'm actually going to hit apply on company website and see what comes up here. Here's all of that information again. So let's check out the application form. All right, so as you can see, this application form is very, very simple and straightforward and does not immediately present a location restriction. So this is definitely a green flag, and I'd say that somebody who's living in the Caribbean can definitely fill this out and submit it and take it from there in terms of, continuing the process of seeing if this is a position that you can apply for. Let's check out another position here. This position also does not so far immediately present a location restriction. And so this is another one that we can check out their website. We see that at the top here they have remote United States. Just to ensure that they really are restricted, we're going to go ahead in the application process and check out the application form. This is another one that I'd encourage somebody to apply to because it does not immediately state that somebody outside of the US cannot apply for the position. So those have been two pretty good examples. Let's see if we can find another one. Let's see this one, customer service executive. Location, work from home. Nothing here that mentions US only. COVID restrictions. All right, so this one is not necessarily a US position, maybe because it clearly states here that you should be able to write and speak Hindi. So these are all things that you want to be able to look for. If you can write and speak Hindi, feel free to go ahead and apply to positions like this one. But I'm going off of the assumption that most people just cannot do something like that. So I hope this was helpful in helping you to navigate Indeed. And let's move on to the next one. To review jobs on LinkedIn, you want to navigate to linkedin.com/jobs. LinkedIn does a really great job of recommending positions that are a match for you based on your information that you've updated on your LinkedIn profile. But similar to Indeed, you definitely want to review each post carefully, navigating to the company website if necessary, in order to ensure that you are eligible to apply for the position. So here's the job page. If you click into a post here, it's going to take you to a really great collection where you get to see the jobs on one side and easily see all of the details and job description on the other, and a really cool split screen feature. So to kind of narrow things down in your search as it relates to location and to check your eligibility, I would recommend just putting your location in here. So for this example, I'm going to use Jamaica. So let's tap that. And all right, so a couple of different things come up here, a mix of both remote and on-site jobs. So to kind of just filter the list, we can use these filters at the top here, and we can filter by remote jobs, show results, and here you have it. We've got all of these jobs over on this side of the screen. Latin America usually covers South America, Central America, and the Caribbean. So we've got jobs here. Feel free to click into the jobs and review the job description just to ensure that you are eligible to apply based on your location. But I found generally that LinkedIn is a really good place to look for jobs, and a lot of times there's even the option of being able to message the person who is hiring for that company. You can ask questions, introduce yourself, etc. So that's definitely an asset should you elect to use it. So that just about covers my overview of LinkedIn. Let me know what you think. Alright, so Grow Motley is newer in the remote jobs space, but I really love their user interface and how easy it is to submit an application. Like most remote recruiting sites, you have the opportunity to fill out a profile and even the option to upload a resume, which can save you a lot of time in the application process. The site also makes it easy to see at a glance when a job was posted, how much experience would be ideal for you to have, and whether it's a full-time or part-time position. The application process usually includes filling out an application form and applying and completing a video interview. I've also found that communication regarding your application is timely with companies on this site, so that you don't end up waiting for months or even weeks before you can hear back from them. So kind of scrolling through here, the layout is pretty cool, as I mentioned. Really simple. If we click into a job, you can see that all of the information that you need is laid out in a really, engaging way. And it gives you just everything you need to know in terms of the language you need to have, the experience you need to have, the skills you need to have. and the application process is made super simple because it is fully integrated with the information that you have on your profile. So again, this is another site that you definitely need to ensure that you have a completed profile. It's gonna be an asset to you and help you save a lot of time in the application process. Alright, so coming in third is We Work Remotely. This job board is really clean and shows you at a glance which location you would have to be located in order to be eligible to apply for the position. It also shows you when the job was posted, and that gives you an idea of where the company may be in the hiring process. So clicking on a job title, let's find a good one here. Let's find one that's anywhere in the world. There we go. Clicking on a job title takes you to a dedicated page with everything you'll need to know about the position, including how many people have applied for the position, what the job type is, whether full-time, part-time, or contract, etc. Remote positions are highly competitive, so submit your applications for jobs you're interested in ASAP. It's also worth mentioning that you do have the option to subscribe to have listings sent to your email every day so that you never miss out on a new post that you may be eligible to apply for. In second place, we have the job site Remotive. Remotive is fairly user-friendly. It's got some funky colors, but the amount of information you can gain at a glance is amazing. And not only can you see the location, but you can also see the salary range and the job category. You also have the option to filter based on location over here on the left, and so that you'll only be able to see jobs that you're eligible for. So no need to hunt through hundreds of job posts, manually. Remotive also offers you the opportunity here to subscribe to job alerts so that you can get new positions sent to your inbox daily. All right, so let's take a look here. This is a worldwide position. We can just click in so that we can see more. Provides a salary range, location, so anybody can apply anywhere in the world for this position. Very straightforward page, gives you all of the information that you need in order to apply. So this is just another really great option for you. I've also found that this site seems to have a lot of IT type roles. So if you or someone is looking for a position in IT, this would be a really great site to take a look at. All right, so topping the list at number 1 is my absolute favorite remote job site, Dynamite Jobs. The quality of leads on this site is really, really good. So jobs are understandably highly competitive. On this page, you'll have the option to search for specific jobs using this search bar. And you can also filter based on category, skills, location, salary, etc. The split screen feature means that you can view the entire job description and access the apply button without having to navigate to a whole new page. You can also save jobs here so that you can apply for them later. And of course, there's the option to subscribe for job alerts as well. I would highly encourage you for this particular site to complete your profile, put in all of your skills, past experience, location, etc. in there. It makes it really easy. When you're applying for jobs, information is pre-filled, so it definitely saves you time in the application process. All right, so just taking a look through here. We can see that if you are located in Jamaica, Guyana, and Barbados, it doesn't matter where you are in the Caribbean, you are eligible to apply for this particular position. So this is just one of the best sites and hidden gems on the internet when it comes to, legitimate remote positions that anybody in the Caribbean can apply for. All right, let's take a quick break. Have you found this video helpful so far? If you have, please feel free to like, comment, subscribe, share it with someone else who can also use this information. Thank you. Thank you. All right, here's a quick bonus before I hop off your screen. One of the sites I've actually used to find and land remote jobs is Facebook. There are tons of remote job groups on Facebook, and while the platform is rife with MLMs and scams parading around as jobs, there are actually lots of golden job leads hidden on the platform if you know where to look. I typically use Facebook groups and hunt around until I find a group that actually has legit job leads. I'll share tips on how to find these types of leads on Facebook in another video. So that brings us to the end of the video. If you made it through to the end, thanks for watching. I hope this information is helpful to you in your remote job search, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace and good vibes.